Hello? Test. Okay. Pleasure to be here. Very excited to see a big number of people interested in this event. First of all, thank you for Pegasus team and Ahmed who invited us here. You had the experience of listening to WhatsApp just before Infobip, and it's connecting to our story quite a bit because WhatsApp is one of the channels that we are actually providing. And as Tom said, the role of Infobip here is to provide conversational experience that builds connections between you as businesses and your end consumers. So everything that Tom was speaking about pretty much can be used when you speak about Infobip as well. But now I will tell you why Infobip exists and how we started. So just briefly, I will tell you how Infobip was, inception of Infobip, basically. Not to bore you, it was basically following the communication technology evolution. So Infobip started in the age of SMS. Initially, we were SMS provider. Started in Europe, scaled globally, became a global SMS vendor. Then came the age of omni-channel. It was usually a buzzword in 29 when it came to be. And then this basically omni-channel age means that more and more channels were added to the portfolio for businesses to use. All of these channels were also existing in the portfolio of Infobip. So what we did at this age, we created an omni-channel platform. This is basically giving businesses the option to use SMS, Viber, WhatsApp, voice, email, all of these tools under the same platform and to combine them as well. And where we are today, starting from 2019 roughly till today, is the conversational age. It started as the age of conversational interface. What does this mean basically? Users' expectations are changed. Your users are not expecting, as Tom also said, to just get some sort of notifications. They expect to be able to converse with you as a business. If you're a retailer, when you send them a message, they expect to be able to speak back and to actually have a conversation, which we will showcase as well. Actually, the next stage, which is, I believe, also in good progress in Egypt as well, is the age of AI, which basically means using machine learning and AI capabilities to learn from all of these conversations, to use the data, and to actually incorporate it in your communication strategy. This is where we are today. And important to say, this is not excluding any of these steps. We still have businesses that are using primarily communication channels like SMS and combining that with AI-driven technologies over digital channels. This slide is usually something that I just point out as the numbers of where Infobip is. What would be most important for you as the audience here is what's different. Most of the global companies have very impressive numbers such as this. But where we are different from most of our global competitors is because we are global, but we have a really strong local footprint. When we are speaking about Egypt, I mean, I'm here in Egypt for 4 years myself, and we have office open for 6 years already, and we have a very strong customer-facing team. So basically, all of our customers from Egypt and from rest of the countries are being handled, catered for from local teams. So you are not speaking with someone from abroad, you are actually having the local on-prem engagement. Important to say is generally in Middle East region, we're also having a really strong footprint. Our MENA region includes offices in Cairo, Dubai, Riyadh, Amman, Istanbul, Karachi, and Islamabad, because Pakistan is part of it as well, and Qatar. So we have a lot of offices, and all of these offices have local people handling customers. Of course, as a global company, we have development hubs, we have support hubs that are also sitting outside of these countries that you can tap into at any given time, whether for support or to get additional use cases to help you elevate your business. This slide that you see here is basically explaining why do we exist. So on the left side, you can see how businesses are thinking about communication and conversational experiences, and on the right side, how people or your consumers are thinking about it. So this will probably resonate with most of you because the left side is basically various departments within your businesses, whether those are developers or business teams. They are usually thinking about complexities of integrating all of these channels in your communication strategy. How to have these channels give you the reporting, how they speak with each other, how you can leverage the data from these channels, and usually all of that is very complex. Reason being, you are now using too many channels. You have too many systems. all of these systems have different types of integrations, etc. Whereas the expectation from the user is quite different. The expectation is all about me, right? If I'm a user, I want your messaging to be personal. I want them to be tailored towards me. I want you to send me the messages at the time where I want to read it, to have the content that I want to read. All in all, to be personalized. And when we combine the complexity of all of that, in today's age, it's very hard to actually send these personalized messages. So where Infobip exists is in the middle, basically to help you bridge this gap, so that your teams can work with in the less stressful environment where you will have one solution that will unify all of this, and your users will get personalized messages and communication. Okay, so the situation on this picture is explaining that business users as well as developers are facing the same difficulties. They're using multiple providers for various types of services. I'm pretty sure that most of you are using majority of these channels, and most of your departments are having different types of usages for that. If you're using multiple vendors, it really becomes complex where your customers are getting the messages from various channels, and maybe you are not capable of unifying all of that reporting. As you can see on the right side, various APIs, multiple support channels, all of these things are creating complexity. And that complexity is usually translating on the user side. They are not getting coherent messaging. And as I said, this is where Infobip exists. We are offering one platform that is unifying all of the communication, all of the communicational channels, including WhatsApp, including SMS, and all of the rest of the channels that you can pretty much imagine. And what Tom said in WhatsApp presentation, Infobip existence here is to drive results. So everyone can offer you SMS. You can go to Vodafone, you can go to Infobip, you can go to any of our competitors, they can offer you SMS. You can go even directly to WhatsApp, and they can offer you a WhatsApp API. What they cannot offer you is the middle part, the logic. The solution, or what we are offering as a SaaS, software as a service on the market that will help you drive actions and drive results from all of these channels. This slide is very complex, so I'll just point you out in the direction of, this is Infobip's product stack. So we have multiple layers, starting from infrastructure that we are offering even to the operators, from the network, but most important for the enterprises is channels. So in programmable channels, we are offering everything from SMS, WhatsApp, Instagram, all of the digital channels, Facebook, voice, email, all of the channels under one platform. And then we are also offering our software applications on top of that. I will briefly mention them because we will have a demo sessions where you will be able to see for yourself in action on the use cases for retail and finance and fintech, how it works in actuality. But just to give you an idea about these software applications, we are speaking about customer data platform. Sorry. So customer data platform is the place where all of the information about your customer is being stored from all of your communications across all of the channels. Moments is our customer engagement platform. This is basically a solution that you use to engage your customers in an automated way at the right time, in the right place, with the right messaging. We have Answers. This is basically a chatbot building platform that Infobip is offering to the customers to build their own chatbot. And we have Conversations, which is a digital contact center, basically for your live agents or people to communicate across all of the channels with your consumers. What is important here to say is that we are supporting also like all types of business users. We are supporting developers, we are supporting different business users, whether it is from marketing, operational team, etc. How? Is we are offering integrational APIs, and we are offering the platform as well that can be used in a manual way with all of the reportings and analytics. This is the difference. When we are speaking about companies that are offering solutions in SaaS arena, like chatbots, like digital contact centers. Some of them will offer you the option to buy them straight up on the right side. So you buy a chatbot. Other companies will go in a different way and they will build it internally. Both of these options have merits and they have disadvantages. Of course, if you're building it yourself, it will take you more time, more resources, but you will be the owner of the technology and it will be more flexible. If you're buying it, the cost, the initial cost or the capital investment is pretty much bigger, and you're not getting the solution that is very flexible. You cannot tailor it as much to your needs. Infobip sits in the middle. That's why I mentioned our Answers is a chatbot building platform, not a chatbot. So what we are doing, we're giving you the platform. So we are giving you the solution where either we can build or you can use the solution to build it yourself. And the solution is catering for all types of business users again, because we build it purposefully as a no-code environment. So you can build your own chatbot without even any coding skills. You can build your customer journey for the engagement of the customers without any coding. At the same time, your developers can have all of the APIs that they can use to integrate your systems with our chatbots, with our digital contact centers, etc. This is giving the utmost flexibility. And as you will see later on in our discussions, hopefully the commercial model itself is also benefiting you at the same time, because you can limit the investments that you will do, you can spread it across the time, and you can take a phased out approach. Digital transformation is not something that you do in a day. It's something that you do over a long period of time. And if you have like a co-create environment where you can have the ownership of the technology, it is actually helping you to do exactly that. So just to speed it up a bit, I will summarize why you should actually think about whether you will use Infobip or not. All of the things that were mentioned before, also because we have a scalable, flexible solutions that can be catered to any type of business size, from large enterprises to SMBs. We have a remarkable customer experience that you will see in the slides below, where we can say that we are very strong. I will speak now about Egypt just to conclude, because global references maybe are less important right now. We are extremely strong in finance. We have more than 12 banks that are our customers in Egypt right now. Most of the digital transformation that you see over WhatsApp and digital channels are being done through Infobip. If you're seeing Egyptian banks using that, fintechs as well. We are very strong in retail and e-commerce, where we have like some staple names like El Arabi or Fresh, also entering digital transformation through Infobip solutions and using as well SMS and traditional solutions as well. We are very strong in technology and communications. We work directly with the operators in Egypt, providing our solutions to them and partnering with them. And transportation, logistics, and travel, where we have companies like GoBus or Maxab or Swivel using Infobip solutions. Healthcare and government is something that we also see a huge trend in. I advise you to check like the example of Cleopatra Hospital, amazing digital transformation that they did through Infobip solutions. When we speak about government, what we are most proud of maybe is the project with Ministry of Health, where we responded to COVID situation by providing a WhatsApp bot response. I will end with one sentence. This is what you will see with all of Infobip's presentations. We are just starting. This is our motto, because we believe that this is, again, just the beginning of a new era, and we are the ones that can actually help on the local side, on the ground, to help you engage into the digital transformation trends.
Thank you very much, Amsal. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.